Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. Move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
Mike P, are you there?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah. What up, man?
Yo, what's good, Angry Fan? What up?
Nah, shit, what's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I can't complain. Yo, how about y'all? Happy New Year's, by the way.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to you.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Well, all right, look. Let's talk about this ad battle, right? Let's get right into it. Let's break this shit down. How do you feel after all the results? Like, fuck the memes and what Facebook says. How do you actually feel?
I mean, to be honest, I feel great. I mean,
okay.
I don't think there's any way I could sit back and, you know, think that what I did was bad. I think Av was that good. You know, it was hard to deal with, I think, initially being outshined because I'm usually the one that steals the show, you know. But it was good, man. It was good. It's not that I was waiting for it, but I feel like my career, like the first 2 years, have been nothing but positive. You know what I mean? Like candy canes and lollipops and shit. Like I've had nothing negative happen. So for all the negativity to happen now after the Av battle, you know, it's something that I think needed to happen, yo. It really needed to happen. As far as the Mike P is dead or Mike P in a coffin, I actually think I did really good, and I think that battle is a little closer than, you know, what the majority of people are making it out to be. But man, I'll wear that loss on my sleeve, man. It was a great experience, bro. First PG to ever drop on Christmas, you know, 120K in the first week, man. I'm living, bro. I'm happy, man. From where I came from, I'm happy as fuck, bro.
Nah, you was doing your thing too. You wasn't whack. I think
no, you wasn't whack. Hell no.
At all.
I just think that Mike P was just throwing them haymakers back to back.
Yeah.
Listen, man, there's nothing you can do about that. I'll tell you that, because to be honest, when I first, you know, when the battle dropped on, I was listening to Av's first round. In the back of my head, I was like, yo, this is a long ass round. So I was like, yo, did he go over the time? And I timed the shit. He didn't even go over the time. That round lasted 8 minutes long from reaction. The time limit was 3 minutes. He had 3 minutes of written material and 5 minutes of reaction, 4.5 minutes of reaction. There's nothing. I don't care who you are. There is nothing you could do about that. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely not, man. I thought my first round was great. I thought my first round was okay. You know what I mean? I thought it was really solid. I could have, been a little better, but I think it would have topped a lot of people's first rounds. People forget, you know, if those battles dropped from that night, I was the second best performance that night. Literally, the top two performances was Av and me. So, you know, I'm not ashamed of what I did. I did what I, planned to do, and it worked out.
Hey, yo, Mike, niggas was saying that your battle was better than the Tay-Rock and John battle.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was too. I was live for that too. I was live for the whole Perfect Day to Die event. Besides DNA and Briz being a good battle, nobody came with nothing, at all. It was a really weak event.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're ask anybody that went to the Perfect Day to Die event and then went to the PG event. The PG event was, it felt like old smack, man. It was crazy, bro. 100+ people packed in a small room event. The last battle's outside, city fucking skyline in the back. That night was wild, man. That night was wild. Perfect Day to Die was okay, but nah, man, that event was wild.
I can only imagine. Y'all's battle had my energy. I was exhausted after that battle, so I can only imagine what the whole PG event was like.
Oh, yeah. I was fucking panting by the end of my third round, yo. I didn't even have, energy in me after that fucking battle.
Listen, I forgot when I talked to you when you was with Ange. When I talked to you, I felt so bad when I watched this battle. I'm like, God damn it.
All right, check it out. Yo, Mike.
What up?
Oh, before you go ahead. Go ahead, before.
What happened?
Well, no, I thought you were answering Wing's question. I cut you off.
Oh, no, wait, you said you felt bad, Wing?
I did, because I forgot who you were battling, and I'm like, Mike, you gonna bring that win home? And but then I don't know what happened, but after that I had seen that, and I was like, oh shit, Mike is battling Ab. Ooh, not to say, you know what I mean? But I just was like, wow, when I seen it.
Yeah.
You were great. But I know Ab has been one of my favorites too. So I was just like, oh my God, Mike stood in front of the bars and he performed. He didn't hit. But yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness.
And that's that's what really keeps me, relaxed about it, because you got to think that, in certain ways, obviously the majority say it's a clear win. But to make it that close against a performance like Av, it wasn't that I lost to Av. Av's performance, you know what I mean? That first round, I'm trying to think of first rounds that is more wild than that first that he had on me. And even his last two, man, that was a wild performance to try to beat. So I'm okay with the fact that I couldn't beat that performance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
I wanted my own ways.
Well, I clearly give you round 3 in that shit. It came down to the first two.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I thought obviously first round Av. I thought the second round was definitely our weakest rounds. He definitely flurried towards the end. Didn't start off that crazy. I kind of started off a little crazy and kind of decreased at the end, but I wouldn't mind if people give Av the second round, obviously, but at first watch, I edged myself to the second. And then the third, I was like, yeah, I'll take that over, the punchlines, even though he was landing so heavy. But I could understand, obviously, why it's 2-1 with 3-0. What happened?
I said, you stupid, man. I'm just thinking about your blogs while I'm talking to you on the phone. This shit is crazy, man. You one of the funniest battlers, B. Your blogs is, like, crazy funny. Like,
you know what's funny? I feel bad because I haven't done, like a stupid blog, but it's just because shit is getting so serious right now that, like, I really just need to put my head down and focus, especially after a loss. I don't care, how good I think I did. You know what I mean? Coming off my first loss, you have to understand, I already progressed with every battle, like I say, or at least I, set out to do. This next battle is, man, I don't even know, bro.
I was going to say, coming from E&J Battleground, that was the first league you ever battled on, right?
Yeah, and I battled on there 6 times before I even went out to a semi, known league, like a Trap House or an iBattle. I spent a year and a half in the E&J Battlegrounds, kind of under the radar.
So coming from E&J Battlegrounds to now, what have you learned the most? And I know when you first went into E&J, you thought it was just battle rapping and it was just that. Like, what have you learned, like?
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. I think the thought process back then, you know what I mean? Like, after I beat Oops, like, in the back of my head, I was like, oh, yeah, Proving Ground is next. And then, like, I got Procane, and I was like, all right, I'm definitely going to get a PG. And I didn't really know that much about the business aspect and as far as moving up when I first started battling. I've been a fan since this shit came out, but this is completely different. I've always been on that fan side. But I guess what I've learned the most, man, God damn, just work on yourself, bro.
So do you still go to a battle with the same mindset as you did when you first started?
As far as attack, yeah, the mindset has never changed. The mindset is always as ridiculous as it may sound, but the first thing I want to do is not take the win. The first thing I want to accomplish is being a better version of the last Mike P. That has never changed. For me, it's always, if I beat, if I'm better and I filter out the bad and I put in the good, by default my opponent loses. Because I should be that much better. So that's always the goal, just to work on the craft constantly. Like, I'm never gonna, a battle's never gonna drop, and I'm gonna go, okay, that was all good. You know what I mean? I pick apart every little thing I do. That is the most important thing, to be honest. So that's what I've learned, to keep that mindset of just working on you. You know what I mean?
Okay. So to make sure that you keep improving and getting better.
Facts, and just try different shit, Just, I don't know, step outside the boundaries, That was risky, my third for Av, man. That was real risky. That wasn't just a fucking, and that's the thing that kind of bothers me. Like, that wasn't just an angle to beat Av. Like, that, Caps. Like,
that was real talk.
Like,
that was real talk.
That wasn't just an angle to win the round. I was talking to everybody. I was talking to everybody, and you got to think, to be on that stage, to be on the URL, something that embellishes punchlines and heavy hitting bars, to literally not throw one punch in the third and win that round against, what Av was doing. I obviously arguably win that round. A lot of people give Av that third, but I'm just saying, even to make it debatable without even throwing a punch, just to get a point across and take the double as far as the round goes, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I gave you the third. It was the content of what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like you was talking to every goddamn body out there and shit.
Yeah,
it was just like, this nigga's like trying to make a change and shit. That shit was deep right there.
I am, bro. That's what this is about, man. If I'm in a position now where I could use my voice, I'm gonna make sure I use it. I'm gonna make sure I use it. Obviously, not disrespect, battle rap and give rounds away. That wasn't the thing. I heard a lot of people say in the beginning, oh, he sacrificed that round. I didn't sacrifice shit. I'm going to the the 30 every time, but I just had to talk, bro. It's more of, what, before my career goes any further, I got something to say, yo, because I think about this all the time. Y'all don't think about it. Y'all don't fucking do it. What the fuck is going on? How long are we going to let this fucking, this barrel that all these, you know what I mean? There's so many battle rappers in limbo, bro. There's so many fucking battle rappers that are just swimming in the same fucking pool, and, nobody's figuring out how to get out of it. I don't get it, bro. Do you not fucking see what I do? Dude, you know how much, not even saying, you know how much of advantage I took from those memes making fun of the fact that I lost? You know what I mean? I turned that into a thing. You know what I mean? In reposting it and making funny videos about it and blogging about it. People respect that. And at the end of the day, that helps. That helps your career. All these motherfuckers just rap and leave, bro. I don't get it. I don't get if you saw that blog that Av dropped, right? On URL?
Yeah, well,
oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm okay, I'll ask y'all this question, but I'll tell you how I felt. Halfway into watching it, I became such a bigger fan of Av because I was like, oh, I feel like I know him. You know what I mean? Because as he's talking, you're getting the feeling for what his personality is. Now, Av is already my favorite battle rapper after fucking battling his motherfucking ass. But now I feel like I know him more. You know what I mean? I'm more...
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Now I feel like I have a little more, inkling as to who he is as a person. So now I'm even more a fan of him, and I look forward to more things coming from him. That shit works, bro. And that's what I was saying in the third. I'm like, this shit works. Like it or not, I figured out the formula.
Right, though. You are right. Watching that blog halfway, I'm like, damn, all right. We just interviewed this shit, so I was one thing, but I'm just like, damn, now we know something about Av, you can judge him a little bit more and shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, he was talking shit too.
Exactly.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, what's going on with this whole sophomore, freshman shit? What's going on?
Honestly, talk to T-Top, but he can't really explain it that well apparently. But I don't know. We waiting on a few people to stop pretending like they don't want to do it or they can't do it. We're chilling. We're chilling. To be honest, our class, we could battle each other for now and battle other people besides, the technical, I guess, high-profile sophomores. But we're waiting on that. I don't care. I know. I got names in my pocket that called me out via internet and in person. So when they already put out their own bait, so I could just call them out whenever I feel like it.
Okay.
Mike, when you say high profile, I mean, so let's just keep it 100. I mean, are they, some of them saying you're not worthy, you're not ready, they don't want to battle you guys?
Honestly, I can't even tell. When I watched the T-Top blog, that shit didn't even feel real to me. I didn't even feel like he was being honest. I felt like it was just a scripted-ass blog to say some message about how he's too busy or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what could it possibly be? I mean, as far as me and Av goes, what could you say that, we don't do numbers or we need to do more work? What are you talking about? As far as what, URL goes? Because as far as battle rap, we've been doing work. You know what I mean? technically Av already battled a veteran. He battled John before he got on the URL. He 3-0'd Steams before he got on the URL. So what work are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What work are you what work are you possibly talking about? That's one thing that I've learned from getting signed on the URL and having my first 2 battles drop. Motherfuckers act like I'm a baby. Like, these are the only 2 battles that I have. Like, so what work are you talking about? I got 9 other ones I could throw your way.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Mike? Like, once you hit there, it kind of seems like these niggas want your background to be erased and shit, and it only starts there. That's what it seems like to me.
Of course.
Like
well,
the other
you know what it
battles
is? Another thing, which I might not really blame them on. Maybe they want their next battle to be high profile for their career. You know, that I understand. If you're saying, hey, I want, you know, my goals for my career are going this way. You know, if I take a rookie, you know, it'd be going in a different direction that I'm not really looking towards doing. That I understand. But at the same point, man, if you're going down to the essence of it, it's battle rap, bro. Especially if you called us out. Especially that. Now you have to battle.
Definitely. That's true. I mean, damn, Mike, you battled Oops in 2014.
What happened?
I said you battled Oops in 2014.
Yeah, Oops was my second battle. I wasn't that base though, but I'm up to him.
So the first one was so the dude with the altercation, that was Congo the Don.
Yeah, that was Congo the Don. That was my very first battle. October of 2014. I think.
My nigga, did you whoop his ass for that shit?
Did I whoop his ass for it?
Yeah, he's the one who swung you in the battle.
After he hit me, like, obviously you can see in the video, he hit me and then he tackled me. We were on like a stage, like probably like 6 inches up. So he fell into my people. So as people are breaking up, one of my boys said he kicked him in the head. He just dipped out the back. You actually see me going, asking where he was, and when he pointed to the back, I went for the back, but I didn't know where the fuck. He was like a ghost, son. Like, he tackled me, and then I look, you know, I'm getting up, and he's just gone. I was just like, the fuck? It turned out he's like 18 years old, bro. I'm not for a fucking teenager.
No, I mean, I understand. I mean, that shit just got to be, like, fucking crazy as shit. It's your first battle ever and that happens. Not your third, not your first? Like, God
yeah,
damn.
my very first. Obviously, I've had battles before, like, as far as, like, baseball fields in fucking 11th grade. Like, I've been in rap battles before, but as far as on-camera battles, yeah, that was my very first battle. I don't even think me and Av are going to do better numbers than my very first battle. I'm still yet to break my battle.
I was just about to say that.
That's some petty shit, bro. That's some petty shit. That's a good angle to use, too. I'm going to throw that out there for all my possible opponents.
Nah, they can't, though, because the only reason why he swung at you was because you was kicking his ass.
Oh, yeah,
right.
Exactly. And I'm laughing in slow motion while I'm fucking falling down.
Yeah, you're crazy and shit, bro. But, I mean, all right, boom. So I seen the T-Top vlog. I seen the Av response. So is there anybody who you particularly want? Or you don't
as far
care?
As sophomores go, yeah. Me and Briz have had a couple conversations in person. He knows what it is. So, you know.
You think you're ready for Briz?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I think anybody could be. I mean, not anybody, but yeah, I'm ready for Briz. I don't need to battle Briz right now. That's obviously, you know, I'm not. As far
you're not rushing for the top. You're not rushing like that.
I'm not rushing. I'm not no dumbass moves, yo. I'm not trying to be. You know, I'm already labeled a rookie, even though I don't really like that. Obviously, I'll wear it, but you know, I'm not trying to make rookie moves. I'll call myself a rookie for right now, but I'm not trying to make moves like that. I'm not pulling a Jonah. I'm not jumping to fucking disaster and then, you know, falling off the earth. I know my place.
Hey, yo, Mike P, you know it's fucked up. Yo, Mike P, when you said I'm not Jonah, right? I started thinking like, damn, Jonah, oh shit, what happened to that nigga and shit? Like,
right.
Yo, I ain't even thinking about Jonah since about it.
Anytime anyone ever goes, yo, what happened to that guy? I'm gonna just go, yo, my third round versus that. Shut up. Just watch.
Wow.
They go, yo, where did Jonah go?
I
don't know. Ask him. Where is he? Oh, I don't know. There you have it.
Would you battle Jonah?
Would I battle Jonah?
He is nice, though. No, what?
Jonah is nice as hell. Jonah is nice as hell. I always liked Jonah. I'm not gonna, I'd be lying if I said I thought he was whack. Absolutely not. But nah, man. Yeah, I would definitely battle Jonah.
But that's just real shit. I don't want to make no rookie mistakes. That was some real ass shit.
Yo, what's the blueprint, yo? Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Outside of battle rap, you got a real talent for comedy. Have you ever thought about going down that lane, any? As far as
I mean, as far as what, my bad?
No, as far as acting or maybe even stand up, because it's not a reach. You're very fucking funny and shit. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a reach at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to know, have you ever thought about, pursuing that?
Of course, of course. Obviously, I haven't really made actual plans on it, but every day I'm kind of doing it. You know what I mean? Every day is kind of like my step towards getting that one, that one share as far as social media, that one, like that turns into thousands. But as far as actually planning out certain things, I want to do this, I want to do that. Nah, as far as the humor goes, everything's just random. You know what I mean? I don't ever go, all right, I'm gonna make a funny video on Tuesday. Any blog I ever made, it's literally just, oh shit, I got this thought in my head. Let me just, record
and that's what make it dope, though.
It
That's why it comes across the way it does. You know what I'm saying?
Because
it kind of seems very effortless. Then that just speaks on your talent, though, right?
Mm.
I think it's dope.
Yeah. You know what it is? As I guess from the humor standpoint, it's not as much of the talent as it is just. I think it's just so raw. You know what I mean? It is just me being real. If I'm making a funny blog, I'm not trying to be funny per se, but I'm just kind of nutty at times. You know what I mean? So whenever I'm feeling a little off, I'll just pull the phone out and just start doing some nutty shit. I'll just do it. But
it's a talent though. It's definitely a talent, because think about it, everybody can't do that shit. Everybody that can just be raw in themselves isn't going to come across.
I hear you. It's hard.
Funny. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to do. You definitely got to have a knack for that.
Yeah, especially that. You give a lot of people a lot of material, to use against you too. That's another thing. When you do what I do as far as blogs or videos, kind of putting yourself naked out there on social media. Anybody could use anything that I've said over the course of however long I've been posting and making videos. Motherfuckers can write a story, you know what I mean, on the shit that I do to use against me. But that's the whole thing.
But by you knowing
that,
it would be difficult.
Because I don't care. I'm aware of it. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by you knowing that, it would only kind of almost backfire, right? Because you know they could do that. You know what I mean? So with knowing that, you can very counter that very easily.
Exactly. And am I really in a position to go back and forth with somebody after all that I do? You know what I mean? After all the funny videos and memes that I make, how dumb would I be to get pissed off at all these YouTubers at me? How much of a dickhead would I look like with all the funny shit I put out, all the making fun of people, impersonating? How would I look if I was mad at a fucking meme, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Right.
And even all the hate, man, all the crazy ass random hate that really, I've never experienced before, but I deal with it greatly, and it's accepted. It's easy. So with all that shit, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. All I need is Beasley to pull me out to the side after I get on stage and go, yo, man, what you do is genius, bro. We'll talk later. That's all I need.
Right.
The hate that
Mike.
Yo.
Go ahead, Mike. I was gonna say, man, how you feel about battling chess, B?
Battling chess? I always wanted to battle chess. I think me and Chess would be a really good battle.
Yo, I think chess is on his way to being a superstar and shit. I'm trying to bring you back into playing mode now. Shit.
Chess is the future, bro. I mean, if that's not obvious, I don't know what is. Chess is clearly the future.
Show off? Battle show off?
Yeah, show off my brother. I don't know.
Okay,
show off my bro. But you never know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to see what direction you're trying to go in 2016. Now that this dropped.
Right.
Honestly, not certain space. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, as far as my direction, it's really just as high up as I can go. There's a couple things locked in, man. There's a couple things locked in that I obviously I can't speak on, but this year is supposed to, I want to be one of the top battle rappers this year, and I think I'm in the driver's seat to do so. Even coming off of this loss, I think if you were to look back on, my journey up here and what I do in and outside of battle rap, I have potential to, be a top battle rapper, and that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I just need to make the right move.
Do you feel like now it seems like anybody could be a battler?
Well, there's a lot of people that are, battle rappers that aren't really battle rappers. You got to think, man, like, how many fucking leagues are there? How many battle rappers do you think?
That's what I'm saying.
50,000? Like 50,000 battle rappers? You know what I mean? It's not even a sense of, like, do you think everybody could be a battle rapper? Like, everybody is trying to be a battle rapper.
Right.
Everybody
for
is.
all the wrong reasons.
It's wild, and as much as those guys will be obviously, filtered out, it's hard to get through those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You think back then, I remember when I was watching battles, I used to refresh YouTube every like 3-4 days because there'd be only one battle that dropped on YouTube for a week. Now fucking, 7 battles drop every 5 minutes every day. You know what I mean? There's so many battle rappers. It's huge now.
But
yeah,
but do you think that's a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because, like you said, you have to sift through some that's not so great. But, like you said, it was a battle a week, a battle a month. Now you have full entertainment everywhere.
Yeah, I was about to say there's just a lot of pros and a lot of cons to it. And I think the pros outweigh the cons because, as far as battle rap goes, I think it's exploded as far as mainstream is concerned. To see fucking Shaq and Kenny Smith, talk about battle rap at the halftime show, that is a definite pro. But then you got the con in it being so big that, not only do people get slept on or, not discovered for 3 years, you know what I mean? That's definitely a problem. And that's not even speaking for myself, you know what I mean? There could be people that are 15 battles in unnoticed because they're on a league they can't get out of, and then they get that spot, that top spot on the big league, whether it be King of the Dot or URL, they're considered as a baby, and they're kind of tapped out as far as the pen goes because they've been writing and battling for so long. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have one bad performance on a big league, and it's like, man, get him the fuck out of here. And you're sitting there like, man, y'all don't even know what the fuck I did to get here? You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers hate on me. Like, do you even know what this shit is hard, bro. I had to do work. And not complain about it. I sat silent for 2.5 years before I got a call from URL, beating people too, beating people that were going on to URL after I was beating them.
Shit, you are about that shit. I mean,
take it all in stride, bro.
I mean, you one of the leads in your class right now and shit. So, how do you feel about Mike saying that your class is pretty much one of the best classes? Like your classes had did more than the last class. What was the exact words? I'm trying to think.
Wait, who said that?
I mean, I keep saying Mike P. I don't know why. I mean Av in his blog. When you talking about y'all,
Well, I mean, you have to understand, like, not a lot of PGs even dropped from this class yet, so it's hard to even compare the both. It's hard to compare our class and their class. Honestly, I mean, if you're talking Bonus and Mo Moolah's battle, Stats G, Dre Dennis. Well, actually, Dre Dennis is out of the PGs. So you're talking, as far as, St. Mike's has the PGs too. We got people, but, it hasn't really dropped yet, so you can't compare. The last class got like 6 battles each under their belt. You know what I mean? They battled each other a lot, as far as Proving Grounds, and they all did UFF, and then they did Rookies versus Vets, and they did Redemption, and they did all these fucking battles. We got like 2 fucking battles that dropped from this class. You know what I'm saying?
But Mike, when you put it like that, with that being said, can you be mad at T-Top for not wanting to battle Av?
No, not if you're talking about Av. Nope, not Av. What could you say about Av? You know what I mean? You can't.
You're right.
Av is undeniable right now. Av is undeniable right now. When you got people like Big T calling him out and other top tiers calling him out, you know, I don't think a T-top is in a position to say, yeah, I don't think Av's put in enough work for me. When you got top tiers that are like, yo, I will kill that motherfucker. You know what I mean? What's T-top's position to really say that?
Yeah, because I was there in Virginia when he battled Adi Boom. That was a good battle. Yeah,
he battled Boom too. Yeah, he battled a lot. He battled a lot of cats. And as far as, you know, if you're talking numbers and performances, his performance against Nun was ridiculous. His performance against me was ridiculous, and they both got, you know, 140 and 130K views right now. So he's putting in numbers in the URL, and he's the hottest new gunner right now.
Yeah, so y'all gonna have to put some more work on that URL stage then.
Oh, we'll do.
Unfortunately,
March 5th, bro.
It's stuck.
March 5th, bro.
It's stuck because niggas is not gonna go back and look at your old battles. Some might. Everybody's not, because niggas had a mentality that there's too many leagues already anyway, so they just gonna watch.
Yeah, and even if they do, it's not gonna matter. They're not gonna care, of course. But that work, you know, more of it starts March 5th. March 5th, I got my third battle already on the URL.
It's locked in.
Yeah, it's locked in, bro. Yeah, March 5th about to be wild. I'll tell you that. March 5th, especially on that stage, man. That stage is wild.
Okay. Damn, March 5th, huh? All right.
Yeah, that's the one that they're doing Chess and Reed Dollars.
Oh, so you in Pittsburgh?
Nah. That's the February.
That's something different.
Yeah, Chess and Reed Dollars is gonna be in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
we got 2 cards coming up. One in Pittsburgh and then
you are right. No. You know, it's time for me to get Smack back on the phone, man. He ain't been up here for a little minute. It's time to get him back on here and see what the hell URL got playing right now. I thought that was in the chest for whatever reason. I kind of thought that was going to be in Pittsburgh. That's the only card that I know of that's coming up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's for March. I'm pretty sure it's the March 5th one.
Okay, I got you on that one. It's on Brooklyn, you said. All right. Well, shit, Mike, man. I mean, shit, nigga, keep doing your thing. That's all I can say, man. You definitely doing your thing. We see you out there. Fuck that one loss. You've been putting on battles. You know we've been fucking with you.
Absolutely, yo. I've been fucking with y'all since the jump, man. I just got to keep pushing, bro. Keep doing what I'm doing. I'm doing the right thing. I'm making the right moves, and if all goes well, you know what I mean? It's to the next level every time.
Hey, Mike, before you go, I was going to say, if you want an interview, hit me up, bro. I don't really be hitting niggas for interviews like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Fuck with them and shit. Like, nah, I just don't be. I don't know. I be funny about asking niggas for interviews. I usually come at niggas, so I don't go crazy about asking niggas. So hit me up when you want to interview.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Absolutely, yo.
Yeah, that's what it is, yo. You be safe, homie. Good luck for calling up.
Absolutely, yo. Take care, y'all.
Yo, salute.
Salute, yo.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.
And you fan movement is the movement to move with.